Hi, I'm Perry Atkinson, General Manager here at theDove. Hey, check out our other videos and check out our website at theDove.us. Okay, we're back, and as always, exciting to have Cyndi Bright with us. She's the Executive Director of the Pregnancy Center here in Medford, and they got their big annual event coming up a week from Thursday. That's coming up October 9th. You Are the Light. It's their fundraising banquet, and I understand you still have a few seats available.
We do, and we will take seat reservations up until the hour of the banquet. If people are interested in coming, we could throw an extra chair, the table seat 10, but we've had 11 and 12 of them before. So they're always welcome to come, and we're so excited.
You got who's your guest speaker?
We have Pastor Barnabas Sprinkle. He is a pastor at Westminster Presbyterian. And
he's very passionate.
Oh my goodness.
Passionate about this.
He is, I believe he's from Atlanta. And when he was a pastor there, they were very involved with the pregnancy center there. So, a lot of churches around the community are doing the ice bucket challenge. Yeah. And it has been thrilling to attend, thrilling to watch their faces. I just saw one Rogue Valley Fellowship did. And those pastors are sitting there and that ice hits them and woo, we haven't seen that face in the pulpit. Well, of fun.
I just want to say to our viewers and listeners, if you are passionate about helping girls with their pregnancy and saving babies, the Pregnancy Center here in Rogue Valley is one of the best. And Cyndi heads up an incredible team. And they do so many things. Let's go through the list. You have the ultrasound. Start from there and work your way around.
We do medically graded pregnancy testing. And then once that shows positive, we ask the young woman if she'd like to have an ultrasound. And we're looking to make sure that there's cardiac activity, that the baby is in the right location, and that we can give them an estimated date of delivery, which in some situations can determine who the father is. Then we tell them all about our programs. We have Earn While You Learn, which is a program they come to weekly. Every hour, we're having 2 to 3 girls coming in and meeting with the same mentor that day an hour. Those classes, we have 188 classes right now, and they go from pregnancy all the way into parenting. Talks about discipline, how to avoid sudden infant death syndrome, which now, when we had our children, they were all laying on their tummies. Now they lay on their back and what they want the crib to look like. They talk about healthy and unhealthy relationships, and they earn mommy money and daddy dollars. And they take those coupon money, and they shop in our parent pantry, which is loaded because of the community that we live in, the very generous people who bring in diapers and wipes. We even have formula. There's pregnancy clothes, and there's clothing for the baby to 12 months. So we'll follow the baby and her parents all the way for the first year of the baby's life. Wow. We have convertible car seats. They go from 5 to 40 pounds. We've written a grant this year for that, and the Anna Mae Foundation has helped us with that. Cheney Foundation, Family Foundation, has helped us do our new Moms Club, which is, I call it 5 weeks of boot camp. So we're in the 3rd week. They come on Saturdays. All these women are due around the same time. They have a lot in common, and they may not have given each other the time of day outside of the class, but they start sharing. They ask questions. Of course, as the weeks go on, they become more friendly. This next week, we're having infant CPR, and the mannequins will be there, and they'll be able to practice infant CPR. You know how hard you push on an adult. Well, you've got to give it a really good 2-finger push. They'll also have techniques if they're choking, which is so important. You hope you never have to use it, but man, you want to be prepared. So that ends up with a baby shower, with a luncheon, and baby bag, and that car seat, which is so important. Tiny testaments with their baby's name in it. Pink for girls, blue for boys. We write in them, we pray over them, and blankets. The community blankets us with beautiful quilts and crocheted blankets. And there's a company in town, Linen Barn. They'll take our quilts and they'll put the baby's first name on it, and the girls, they see those and they grab it, and it's the first time they really see their baby's name, and they love it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just such a rewarding program, because they really walk out of that class just in tears, thanking us for the items and for the classes. And we have everybody do reviews, so we take that very seriously. So we go, how can we make this class better? So it's the sheriff's department comes and does takes our car seats, convertible car seats, and does a training, gives each girl like a coupon, and they can make an appointment and have a 30-minute installation in the car that they're going to drive, with all the straps to hold the car seat in and the straps to hold the baby in.
Wow, and that's just really kind of scratching the surface there. I got a lot out of that little round robin thing there. First of all, I think it's a subtle reminder that all those things you give away have to be stockpiled. So if you're out driving around, buy some diapers and take it over there. Buy some wipes, take it over there. Maybe you have some beautiful quilts you're not using anymore. Take them over there. And then help that pantry and just pack it up. I've been in there and I've seen it jammed to the door, but it doesn't last long. It's material in, material out, you know.
Right. We have had more clients in the last 6 months than ever before, because they're closing programs. So one of the things we also adopted is the GED program.
I was going to ask you about that.
For our girls, and I've had phone calls from all different agencies, and they're saying they don't carry it at this place. They're not doing it at Central High. They've changed it, and our girls, our guys get in. They have to be a pregnant woman. We're still, that's our mission statement. We have to funnel everything through our mission statement. So this program has become very popular in our valley, but we seem to be one of the few that is doing it at no cost for our girls.
Wow.
So if they are out of high school, they can contact us if they're pregnant, and we will get them in the GED program. We still have positions for that.
When do you sleep?
I sleep very well.
Well, let me encourage you. One way you can support them is to get a ticket and go to their wonderful annual fall banquet. They have a silent auction from about 5:30 to 7, then the dinner and the program from 7 till 9. It's a wonderful program, very challenging, and the testimonies, my stars, they are just out of this world. So call them. You can go to 772-1921, and that's the office there at the Pregnancy Center. Again, that's area code 541-772-1921. And if you're interested in getting a ticket for the banquet coming up a week from Thursday, so that's coming up October 9th, let me encourage you to do that. And the least of which, and you hear Cyndi, you see her a lot here because we believe in what she's doing. And if you're out driving around and you're shopping and you happen to go down the aisle accidentally and there's a bunch of diapers there, well, it wasn't accidental.
That's right.
Reach over and grab a box of those, no matter what size, and get it over to them. And now the car seat thing is kind of interesting because the rules keep changing on that. So you almost have to have the latest ones, don't you?
Right, and every car seat has molded in it a date where it will be no longer good.
Yeah.
So we used to take secondhand, but we can't assure that it was not in an accident. So we just do brand new car seats, and the convertible ones are the way to go.
Okay. So look for that. Wipes, clothing, blankets. What else do you need?
We really need diapers right now.
Really?
Diapers and wipes, those are the two big things right now. Like I said, our numbers have drastically increased. We need volunteers. We're going to do a training after the banquet. There is life after the banquet. And we're going to do a training, and we are looking for women with a passion to serve God who want to be that older woman who is taking younger women into their care, praying for them, and being a participant in their life, because mentors mean so much. And we do all the training, we make sure you feel comfortable, there's shadowing that they do in the office. So we work very hard to make sure they feel confident. Sometimes they end up being a receptionist for a while and say, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I know the programs. I'm ready to go. So if you're interested, give us a call. Sunny will be doing the class. She's a retired teacher. She is excellent. I have excellent staff. Carissa and Sunny run the front, and they have really taken to heart and to love these young women and to do what we can in every area to make sure their needs are met.
Cyndi, you said you're having more activity, more clients this year. So what do you average in a year, girls?
Well, last year we had over 1,800 appointments.
1,800.
That was like 253 women that came one time for pregnancy testing or came for ultrasound. We're already above that. So we are just moving forward and praying that the mentors come in. If the programs are closing, God's opened the door for us.
Right.
And we get that opportunity to bring the gift of salvation and offer it to them. And they get that opportunity to receive it into their hearts. We had a client last week, actually, who came in, very hard situation. She decided she had already had an abortion. She wanted to give this child up for adoption. And the mentor chatted with her and talked to her about the Lord. Tomorrow we have a Bible study, the mentor said. You should come because I think you'd find real peace. She came. Denise is leading it. She talked to her about salvation. She accepted Christ. We gave her a Bible.
Wow.
And she came the next week. This last week she came again. So she's been 2 weeks walking with the Lord, and we just keep praying for her. She's got a horrible situation at home, but you know, with God, we'll watch the doors open.
Well, if some of the counselors and the mentors could talk what they hear, it would be heart-wrenching. Some of the situations that some of these girls find themselves in and coming out of, or literally trapped in.
Right.
And the pregnancy center becomes their avenue of hope to change life. And in that, through their service, through their love, through their gifting of all of these needed items, it's the hands of Christ into these girls' lives, and then, of course, ultimately leading them to salvation. It's so many things going on there. I mean, from servicing the need to witnessing to maturing, and I mean, it's just all going on at the same time. I don't know how you keep it all straight.
It's a juggle, but everyone is very specific in what they're doing. I was talking to Daniel, and he was telling me his daughter just started junior high, and we just had a 14-year-old in. So starting younger and younger, guys.
Younger and younger.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, here, if you want to support them on the Banquet, it's coming up a week from this Thursday. That is October 9th. Boy, I tell you, let me encourage you to go. Let's fill it up. Let's pack it out. It's at the Country Club, and it's you can call them at 772-1921. Let me encourage you to prayerfully consider investing an evening there and hearing the testimonies and see what God would have you do to get involved in the ministry. 772-1921. Call Cyndi or a staff member, get a couple of tickets, take a friend and go and be a part of a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you again, Cyndi, for all that you do. Keep up the good work. And let's pack out the banquet coming up on October 9th. Okay, that number one more time, 772-1921. Give them a call.